Then I join with the Jam On production crew. So go crazy, go crazy. Don't let your body be lazy. I said don't stop the body rock till your eyesight starts to get hazy. Clean out your ears and you open your eye. If you want to hear the music, just come alive. If you don't know how, get ready to learn. Cause Cosmo's taking his turn to burn.
Take the C and O in the C, then you add M-O and the freaky D, add a funky beat, and then what do you see? It's Cosmo D, yeah baby, that's me. I've got the beat, that's oh so sweet. Without me rocking, it's incomplete. So rock this yo, rock that yo, rock on and don't you dare stop. You rock this, rock that, and that's a fact. Cause the Jam On crew will rock your body right back. Rock a steam locomotive right off the track into the whole wide world of funk attack. To the beat, yo, get down. Let me rock it to the rhythm of the funky sound. From hill to hill, from Z to Z, and when Jam On's rocking, everybody screams. Jam on it, jam on and on and on it. And if you're feeling like you wanna dance on that, then go on ahead and blow it. Cause jamming on is what we do best. It's what separates us from the rest. And if you don't think our crew's down for real, let me tell you what happened to the man of steel.
Say Superman had come to town to see who he could rock. He blew away every crew he faced until he reached our block. His speakers were 3 stories high with woofers made of steel. And when we brought on set outside, he said,
Real. He said I'm faster than a speeding bullet. And when I'm on the set, I don't need no fans to cool my ass. I just use my super breath. I can fly 3 times around the world without missing a beat. I socialize with X-ray eyes and ladies with the sweet.
and then he turned his power on and the ground began to move. And all the buildings for miles around were swaying to the groove. And just when he had pulled the crowd and swore he won the fight,
We rock this butt with a 12-inch cut called Disco Kryptonite. Well, Superman looked up at me. He said, you rock so naturally. I said, now that you've learned the deal, let me tell you why I'm so for real. I'm Cosmo D from outer space. I came to rock the human race. I do it right because I can't do it wrong. That's why the whole world is singing this song.
jam on it.
I jam on it. I say jam on it. As day turns to night and night turns to day, whatever time it is, I want to hear you say
Jam on it.
I jam on it. I say jam on my mama, jam on it. Jam all around and upside down. I keep it jamming to the Jam On production sound.
Jam on it.
Jam on it. I said jam on it. I said jam on is the funky beat that takes control with the short sharp boogie that'll rock your soul.
Jam on it.
Jam on it. I said jam on it. Get out of your seat and jam to the beat and don't you dare stop your early morning. Jam on it.
Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Yeah, that's how you do it, Cosmo. You rock it. I like the way you do it. Yeah, like, did you see where he went in the corner and he started doing this?
This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And so off the tip, it's Houston. Pass to Wagner. Back to Morant. Houston working the ball around. Monk for three. They grab their own miss. Wagner for three. Blocked! And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Morant surveying the floor. Robinson on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Over Green. These are two teams with a clear identity, Grant. Defense is their backbone.
Oh, B.A., I don't expect to see many easy buckets between these two defenses. They're disciplined, hardworking, and gritty. And, of course, they make you work for everything.
Morant with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. And stolen by Green. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Here's Harper. No good on the triple. Here's Monk. And he drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Look how fast Monk gets to the cup. The D has to respect his speed more than this.
Green, a screen. And stolen by Morant. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Monk. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Well, Monk is mostly known for being a microwave scorer. He's never seen a shot he didn't like. Very tough to stop.
Here's Anthony. After the basket by Houston. Pass to Green. Here's Harper. Green, a screen. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Houston. Wagner with it. Green picks him up. Outside Murray. Back to Wagner. Outside Monk. The 3 is up. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 3. Green, a screen. Harper misses.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Wagner looking it over. To the inside. In transition. Here come the Bucks. He gets it in there.
Yeah, great pass by Harper. Already the rookie showing some feel.
Wagner with a screen. Pass to Murray. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Anthony with it. No made baskets yet. And here's the fast break. Left side Morant. Murray for 3. Rebounded by Green. The Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Liddell. On the wing, Anthony. It's hauled in by Robinson. Now here's Morant. Wagner with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Morant.
Yeah, that's a great decision by Wagner. Quickly getting it to the open man.
to Liddell. George sets a screen. Can't hit from in close. Houston leading by 5. Now Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, with his size and athleticism, it's not hard for Wagner to get up there.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Up top, George. Anthony outside. 5 to shoot.
Good work by Wagner on D, using his size and presence on that side of the ball.
Here's Morant. Driving to the basket. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Bucks trail by 10. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. Tonight, it's all about how they deal with the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach said it's simple. We cannot allow Morant to get downhill. That's it. The hard part is actually executing that game plan. Ja has so many moves. He's so quick and relentless. We can't lose track of him even for a moment. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Yeah, with a quick first step. Anthony can get to the rim in a hurry.
And here's Morant. Pass to Houston. Back to Morant. Anthony grabs the board. And here's George. Nesmith covering. And George with the jam.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
Outside Morant to the middle. Here's Wagner. Pass to Houston. Over Green. Houston, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And stolen by Morant. Nesmith with it. Guarded now by George. It's stolen by Green. Anthony outside. It's George on the wing. Shoots over Nesmith. George, no good.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Wagner. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Yeah, and he's solid at the stripe. It's the physicality of Wagner that makes him so good.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. And then Morant with the dunk.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
Batase with a screen. The 3 from Okoro. That one no good.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Picked by Murray. It's rebounded by Batase. And stolen by Murray. And Goga Batadze picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
14th foul. Houston substitution. Number 9.
Here's Morant. He has 7. Inside. Here's Champagny. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
Back to George. It's hauled in by Houston.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Outside Morant. Pass to Wagner. Good. And the setup by Morant. And the Rockets lead by 13.
Wagner loves the ball inside. He makes his money on the blocks.
To the left wing. Back to Grimes. Now here's George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And just so hard to stop without fouling. I mean, George can beat you with length, with skill, and with intelligence.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Houston making a change here. George hits them both.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Pass to Wagner. Banked it in off the glass. Wagner's got 5 points.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so it's Houston in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter.
Houston, 23.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Pass to Liddell. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Houston.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Back to Nesmith. Down low. Wagner draws the double. Stripped away. Here's Grimes. Poke loose. The Rockets lead by 15. Outside Carrington. To the middle. Here's Champagny. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Wagner. And Houston has possession. A 17-point lead, their biggest. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Houston to the paint. Here's Wagner. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Wagner's gotten his third basket of the night. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Green. Can't get it to fall.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And the three is good, and the foul. This could turn into a 4-point play.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today. Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Pass to Liddell. Green, a screen. Lets it go from deep. The Rockets pull it in. They've got numbers. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Outside Grimes. The three. It's hauled in by Robinson. And the Rockets with possession. They've got a 13-2 run going. Left side Carrington. Offline with a three. And Milwaukee has possession. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys are tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Pass to Neesmith. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. They set a pick. Houston needs to get off the shot. Champagny. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And, Coach, some tough luck for the Bucks with injuries to their star players in recent years.
Yeah, well, last season, Lillard went down with the Achilles. Before him, Chris Middleton battled injuries. Even Giannis had his share. In this league, it's not enough to just be good. You need to have some luck, too.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Bucks really having a tough go here. Pass to Pickett. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Just 5 to shoot. Green.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
Pass to Monk. Back to Carrington. Knocks it loose. It's Grimes on the wing. Outside for Green. Here's Pickett. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, that's how you finish on the break. Wagner knows where to get to in the open floor.
And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Pass to McGowan's. Six to shoot. The three. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Carrington with it. Wagner outside. Outside, Williams. Back to Wagner. And another basket for Houston.
Well, it's so impressive what bigs in this league are doing with the ball now, and Wagner's one of them.
The Rockets, another fast break opportunity here. Shot's good by Carrington.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Out to the wing. Pass to Pickett. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Give them another round of applause, fans.
Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Here's Knippel. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And a nice play by Knippel. He knows where to get his points.
Outside Morant. With some arc. Okoro, the defensive effort. And here are the Bucks now. Now here's Grimes. And Okoro gets it to go.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
From deep, Morant knocks it down from distance. Morant's got 10.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to Knippel. Here's Harper, hounded by Morant. Into the lane, and he jams it home with authority.
Oh, Dylan Harper, ready for prime time.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his...
Look out!
Wow! Oh, my goodness!
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? You give Morant about an 11 there?
And Batadze gets it to go. Batadze's got his first basket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
51 seconds left in the half. Now Morant. 12 points for him. Fader on the way. And it's Monk missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Pass to Okoro. Here's Harper. Back to Okoro. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Shoots. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Now a timeout called by Houston. And here's Morant. And that's not going to go. And so it's Houston with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Good. George has got his third bucket of the night.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Wagner outside. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer.
Look, that's the readiness of Wagner. He's prepared to shoot the moment he catches the ball.
Pass to Harper. It's George on the wing. Back to Anthony. And he elevates for the slam. Mitchell Robinson on the wrong end of that one.
Well, Anthony's showing us the spring in his step.
Pass to Monk for three. It's rebounded by George. And so it's Milwaukee with it. And the foul called on Paul George.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And here's Monk. Wagner outside. Up top, Morant. To the inside. And stolen by Green. Down low. Here's George. It's rebounded by Houston.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Pure from three-point range. Monk's got 6.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And Green comes to help. Outside Morant. It's Anderson on the wing. Wagner outside. Screen by Robinson. 5 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, looking at Franz Wagner, is there any particular thing you'd like to see him evolve?
Yeah, B.A., I'd say the three-point shooting. He's not bashful about taking them, but he needs more of them to go in. If he can do that, good luck guarding.
It's George on the wing. Outside, Green. Inside. Stolen by Anderson. Left side, Morant. Outside, Monk. And the three off target.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Pass to George. Here's Liddell. Here's Harper. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
They set the screen. Now Morant to the paint. And stolen by Green. Here's Harper. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
Outside Morant. Wagner outside. From the arc. And another miss by Houston. Anthony with it. George outside. Back to Anthony. Pass to Liddell. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. From deep, Harper. Anderson pulls it down. Houston in total control. Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. Monk for 3. Rebounded by Green.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Pass to Liddell. Here's Harper. Pounded by Morant. Drives to the hoop. Harper misses. Now Morant. It's Monk on the wing. Back to Morant. With the floater. Paul George pulls down the board. And so George will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On the wing, Anthony. Let's go with a 3. George's shot is off. Houston in total control. Outside Morant. Pass to Wagner. Back to Morant. It's Anderson on the wing. To the middle. To snap the cold streak.
Yeah, Anderson is a funky type of wing. He's a righty who would rather go left, and he's normally thinking pass first.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. And here's Anthony. Pass to Knippel. Back to Anthony. It's George on the wing. He drops it from range. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Outside Neesmith. Back to Moran. Pass to Wagner. Fires for three. Sinks the tray. Wagner's got 10.
Wagner's stretching it out. We don't see him take many shots out there.
George outside. Back to Anthony. Oh, it's stolen away. To the inside. Outside Morant. Murray from outside. And Houston another three. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Houston.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Outside Neesmith. Back to Moran. Shot clock at 6. Carrington. Good, and the setup by Morant. He's got 7.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Outside, Green. Back to Anthony. Pass to Knippel. Now here's Grimes. Now here's Green. Defended by Wagner. Outside Morant. Here's the three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. George outside. And here's Grimes. To win the run. And he drops that one in. Grimes has got 6. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Timeout called. Houston. Milwaukee making a switch here. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Morant. 12 points for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Morant.
Number 25.
Shakes him. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosiveness. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off switch. He plays with intensity.
The free throw drops for Morant.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense He is one of a kind in that regard.
.23 seconds left in the third quarter. And stolen by Morant. Inside. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Batase. The three from Okoro. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Houston just down.
Houston, 75.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Morant with the ball for the Rockets. Jacks up a three. Another miss. 6 makes, 6 misses so far.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
On the take, Liddell. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here are the Rockets now. The ball's knocked loose. Anthony with it. Checked by Murray. Here's Green. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Outside Morant. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Some room here for Anthony. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Working off the ball. Anthony looking comfortable from that spot.
Outside Morant. Down low. Here's Wagner. Good. And the setup by Morant.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Pass to Nesmith. Back to Morant. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. Here's Liddell. Over to the left wing. Here's Knippel. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Up top, Morant. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
Green, a screen. And here's Knippel from the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Give it up for your forward group.
Outside Morant. Houston working the ball around. Picked by Murray. Just 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. And Grimes pulls it down.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Anthony with it. It's George on the wing. Robinson with the block. To the paint. Back to George. Takes a three. And another miss by Milwaukee. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league. Now
here's Morant. Outside Monk. The three ball. good, and the setup by Morant.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from three in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
It's George on the wing. And another miss by Milwaukee.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Right side Morant. There's the triple. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Anthony. Here's Liddell. Now here's George. Tries to break his ice. And the jam by George.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Monk for three. Another three from Houston.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Back to Anthony. Pass to Liddell. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Rockets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Murray's shot is good.
Well, after a scoreless first half, he's turning things around here, looking much more aggressive.
Pass to Grimes. Clock at 6. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Outside Robinson. Here's Morant. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Morant's got 19 points.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there or he'll just continue to torture them.
Oh, stolen by Morant. Again, Houston.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Pass to Liddell. Now Anthony, hounded by Morant. It's Grimes on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Robinson. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Outside Morant. To the middle. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, that's one way to make sure of it. Murray on the attack.
George outside. Down low. Good work defensively by Robinson. Houston with the ball. Outside Morant. Pass to Wagner. Up top Monk. From about 19. Left side Morant. Count the basket. Morant's got 23.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Pass to Green to win the drought. And he makes it.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Ja Morant.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Outside, Green. On the wing, Anthony. 6 to shoot. George outside. Fires away from way outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. A 3 from the inbound. Off target with a shot. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement in